Hi there, this is David and welcome to the top 10 most shocking plot twists in gaming. JRPGs are a genre known for its wonderful storytelling. However, it's pretty rare that everything goes just as planned from beginning to end. There's always a great twist involved somewhere. And that's what we're going to be celebrating here. Because of the nature of this top 10 list, there will be massive spoilers. This is now your one and only warning. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number 10, Final Fantasy VIII. You know how I hate this game? Well, its stupid-ass plot twist isn't doing it any favors either. While most twists shock me with how good they are, this one floored me with just how nonsensical and utterly pointless it is. Basically, all the heroes of the game were raised at the same orphanage by the matron, Adia, the sorceress that you've been tasked with killing for the entirety of the first disc. Conveniently, however, no one can remember being raised at the orphanage because of Guardian-forced induced memory loss. Well, everyone except for Irvine, who just doesn't bring it up, and he never even said anything at all, even whenever you visited the orphanage for the first time? Like, really? So not only is this poorly written and dumb, but in the grand scheme of things, it just didn't even serve the plot because it was so pointless and messy. Number 9, Chrono Trigger. This game is absolutely fantastic in pretty much every regard, including its plot twist. Upon entering the Kingdom of Zeal and encountering GLaDOS, Chrono is killed. Having played many RPGs before, I was no stranger to party member deaths, but not once did I ever think that my main character would actually die. And here's the kicker, if you don't know what you're doing, you can actually leave Chrono dead and finish the game, because the way to bring him back to life is actually pretty convoluted, especially in the pre-internet age. The first time I played, I finished the game with him dead because I just couldn't find Death Peak, and it was only after buying the strategy guide at MediaPlay that I realized how to revive him. So then I went back through multiple New Game Pluses and I got every single ending known to man. Number 8, The Legend of Dragoon. For all the failings that this game has in its gameplay, progression, and battle system, at least the plot is halfway decent. Right at the start, Dart's hometown is torn asunder by the Black Monster, and his girlfriend is kidnapped. He begins the journey to not only hunt down and kill that Black Monster, but to save Shauna too. But it's not until much later that he finds out that Rose, the woman who saved his life at the beginning of the game and then helped him in his cause, is actually the manifestation of the Black Monster. The reason that she ransacked the town was to assassinate Shauna because, surprise surprise, she's the Moonchild, who carries the soul of the God of Destruction. So basically, the person that Dart was trying to hunt down the entire game was just right there beside him the entire time. Number 7, Breath of Fire 3. It's no secret that this isn't exactly my favorite game in the series. However, I can appreciate a good plot twist. Ryu is a member of the Brood, an extinct race of people who can use the power of the dragons. In the course of his journey, he meets Gar, a guardian, who all throughout the childhood arc acts as a father figure towards him, teaching, guiding, advising, and protecting Ryu. That is, until he takes you to an underground chamber where all the spirits of the Brood are kept. And it's here that Gar reveals to you that he is the reason why all the Brood are extinct. He has killed them all, and now you are last on his list to just completely eradicate the race from existence. Number 6, Dragon Warrior 3. I got this game in 4th grade because my mother felt bad for me that I broke my arm, and the plot twist here just blew my mind. As a kid, I knew that all the Dragon Warrior games were somehow related, but I really didn't know the extent of it until completing this masterpiece. After defeating Baramos, you return to the king expecting the game to come to an end. However, it isn't over, as Zoma rears his ugly head, and then you're sent to the Dark World, which is actually the world of Dragon Warrior 1, Alfgard. Your father, who you've been looking for, is here, but you don't even get a chance to say hello before he's slaughtered right in front of your eyes. Then, after defeating Zoma, you find that you're given the title of a hero, Erdrick, the name of the legendary hero from the previous 2 games. It all comes full circle. Number 5, Tales of Symphonia. The Tales games are well known for their intricate plots and great characters, and Symphonia is no exception, as the entirety of the first arc is nothing but a massive chain of twists and turns. So I actually want to talk about a few different twists here. As Colette begins her journey of regeneration, it's slowly revealed that she is to lose her humanity and become an angel in order to save the world. Then it comes to light that your home world of Silverant is not what it seems, as it's linked through the flow of mana to the opposing world of Tetheala, and you have to travel back and forth between the worlds to restore balance. Finally, as you begin to leave Silverant, a more personal twist arises as Lloyd's own father, Kratos, betrays the group by revealing himself to be an angel of Crucius, then attacks. It's a lot to unpack, but the game does a great job of telling the story. Number 4. The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, First Chapter. This is a series well known for its plot twists, especially whenever it ends on a cliffhanger in an effort to make you buy the next game in the series. When I first played Trails in the Sky though, I really didn't know that was their MO, and maybe that's why this hit me so hard. The game follows Estelle and her mysterious adopted sibling Joshua, as they traverse Liberl in an effort to rise up the ranks of the Bracer Guild. It's only at the very end of the game that Joshua regains his latent memories and reveals to Estelle that he is, in fact, an assassin and spy of Ouroboros, who first met Cassius, her father, as he was actually trying to kill him. He then drugs Estelle, she blacks out, he leaves, and the game ends. Number 3. Arcrise Fantasia. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love this game, and the plot twist is probably a big reason for that. The story follows Lark, a soldier of the Meridian Empire and friend of Prince Elf, who stumbles across Rifia, a diva who wants to bring about Imaginal's law to heal the world. At the beginning of your journey, Elf, as well as your supposed girlfriend, Adele, join up to help. However, about a quarter of the way through the game, it turns out that Adele is the diva of Real, the opposing god. They both then backstab you. Adele goes batshit crazy, and then they fight against you, like the entire game. Over the course of your journey, you're going to encounter them on numerous occasions, and seeing as they have the exact same skills as you, they are ridiculously hard. Harder than even the regular bosses who already have insane strength. This hidden gem is one of the hardest journeys that you'll ever take, but it's totally worth it. Number 2. Star Ocean, Till the End of Time. Here we have a twist that's infamous for all the wrong reasons. I mean, what could be so bad that it single-handedly ruined the entire franchise? Let me tell you, the heroes of the game, and all of the games, are just characters in a giant MMO. For real. The designers went and created a rich universe full of multiple planets and life forms, and then just decided to just throw it all away by saying it's all just a game. It's such a slap in the face. Essentially, your characters learn of the existence of a fourth dimension, which they travel to, and there they're told that they're all just data and NPCs in an MMO called the Eternal Sphere. You also learn that everything that you've been fighting against is just a patch meant to fix the bugs in the game. It's so stupid, and transforms the entire Star Ocean canonical universe into a game world which totally trivializes everything previously established. And number 1, Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings, and the Lost Ocean. I was dumbstruck by this one because at the very get-go, it's established that you don't play as the main character Kalas. Instead, you're his guardian spirit. And while sometimes the party will ask you for your advice, Kalas will still just go into his own thing anyway, so it's almost as if you're watching characters rather than actually controlling them. Kalas's main goal is to kill Giacomo, the man who murdered his family. However, when that's done, he still sticks around because, he's just such a nice guy. Or so you think. As you progress, the party begins to believe that there's a spy among you, feeding the enemy information. At the end of the first disc, though, it's determined that the true spy is none other than Kalas, as he goes and betrays your party, attempts to harness the power of an evil god, then exorcises you, the guardian spirit, out of his body and out of the game world itself. It's powerful. Well, that's it for the top 10 most shocking plot twists. Please, be on the lookout for a part 2, because I still have many more twists and turns compiled in my notes. And if you like this video and what I do here on the channel, please consider supporting me on Patreon. The link to it can be found in the video description. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.